Alrighty, good evening everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Backlog. It's me, Patrick, the Backlog, honestly. And with me, the lovely blue-haired angel, Jurassic Park extraordinaire, or Jurassic Park player extraordinaire, our lore expert, I should say.
Yeah.
Charlene, my wifey poo, Octo Taco 1. And tonight we're revisiting and picking up where we left off in Jurassic Park on the Super Nintendo. And good evening, Sarah.
Yay!
It's Jurassic Park night.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, I am legit pumped. So are we. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have
crap!
absolutely no idea where we left off.
Shot him!
Okay, so I think you're at the visitor center, which means that you have to go to the west and up.
For what?
So there's going to be a river with a bridge, and we want to go up there to get to the north utility shed. Yeah, since we are completely lost, we decided...
I killed it. No regrets. Shut up, Timothy.
We decided that we're just going to use a guide to get through the rest of the game, because...
Why the fuck not? Oh!
Even when we knew what we were doing, sort of, we were completely lost, and without a guide. Oh yeah, got some game facts going.
God
It's alright,
damn.
This is just the practice run. So how are you doing today, Sarah? How are you on this fine Sunday? It's still Sunday, right?
Sure. Well, time is just a meaningless construct.
Really
Am I going the right way?
Hey, Ergoman.
Hey, man. Sorry,
Welcome.
I had a hair in my mouth that came out weird.
It's alright. Is it gonna dye your tongue blue now?
No.
It's like a blue freezy.
No.
Good, boxed up like 3 crochet orders, and now I'm having some sushi cats.
Making some sushi cats.
Oh, making sushi cats. I see.
Don't make it weird. I want sushi
That
cats.
is exciting.
Oh, you.
That's very exciting.
Stupid friggin' Gallimimus. Oh, shoot every one of those useless buffaloes.
So what has everybody been up to, other than Sarah making a boatload of crochet things?
That's what Sarah does. She's
What
a
have you been playing?
baller.
What have you been watching? What have you been eating?
Am I going the right way? You're a
Yes.
terrible guide.
Yes. You cross the bridge, and now you go so all the way to the right until
All
you
the
hit
way.
the side of the building. So you'll see,
This.
and then if you go north, there'll be a gate.
Go.
Cleaning out the house. That sounds like a not fun task, but you know, some people.
Don't judge.
I can't judge.
Some people like to have clean houses, unlike us.
That is true. It does always feel really nice when you clean your
It
house.
does.
Tried a new Ben & Jerry's flavor called
Ooh.
Netflix and Chill, and it's really, really good. That sounds...
I've been seeing commercials for it.
Really? So what is in Netflix and Chill? Alright, so...
Chilled,
Oh,
like ice
Netflix
cream.
and Chilled?
Because it's ice cream.
I see.
Can
You
you
died.
can you believe that?
You died.
Oh shit. It was pretty dang good.
Critically lit! It's critically lit! Good evening, sir. Peanut butter ice cream, salty pretzel swirl, and brownie pieces. That
I'm in.
sounds wonderful.
Sounds good to me.
What? Where?
I hate that dude. We don't. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got a sweet wife. Jump, son of a biscuit.
He's that Final Fantasy guy.
It's always Final Fantasy.
He's always Final Fantasy. He's lucky in that regard.
Yeah, he is. Like any good man with a good wife. This is stupid head dinosaur thingy.
So I heard you were playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Is that what it was? Ori and the Will of the Wisps? Will and the Wisps? The Whippy Whips?
Whippity swips.
Have you played
Yes.
Ori and the Blind Forest
Yeah.
before this?
He's not a weirdo.
Until the stream died. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Dr. Grant! Best sound effect ever.
It is an excellent game. I played a little bit of Ori and the Blind Forest as well, but I stopped because I wasn't focusing on it. And I really want to give that game its,
just desserts.
It's just desserts.
Don't you
peanut butter desserts.
mother frickin' dare.
So I think we need to go in that building that you're close to. Oh, I see those icons there. Those are
Eggshen.
Those are eggs.
Good evening.
Good evening, Eggshen.
I see no icons.
I played the whole thing in one sitting, like 7 hours. Wow.
Wowzers.
Long time since I've done that with a game. Absolutely. Yeah, I've been just kind of banging my head off of Resident Evil 3 these past few days. Trying to get an S rank on standard difficulty.
Flippin' Gallimimus.
Do.
Eggshen.
And how are you this evening, Eggshen?
Doing well, we hope.
Yes. At least the checkpoint is in that building.
Ah!
So we need to...
Where am I going? This building?
Yes, this building here.
Are you sure?
Yes. North Utility Shed. Because I think we got the Nedry key or one of the keys that we needed to get in this building here. North Utility Shed, ground level. It's all rusty.
Gross.
It's rusty
Put
and
my
gross.
Rockettes back on. I don't know which way to go.
I don't
You don't have a guide for that?
I don't have a map for the North Utility Shed.
Oh!
Please refer to the FAQ.
You keep your ass over there.
I do apologize. Nope.
Every single time I see you, Egg, I think of rewatching Big Trouble in Little China.
I think I'm pulling the trigger tonight. Where's
Lion
Lion Squirrel? He was like the whole game mode memorized. That is true.
That is true.
That is true. He was our living, breathing guide.
He got us
Maybe
through
he'll
it.
drop in. He's like our ducks in disguise from Mario 3. That's what we do. We need to find one person
Who
that
knows
knows the game that we're currently playing.
inside and out.
So that
we don't have to actually play it.
we don't have to look it up.
I'm gonna walk in here. Oh, yeah, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Look at him down there. No more, son! Eat it! God, everything looks the same.
I know. There's a door there. Whoa.
Oh, look, a thing!
Can't do that, then you cheat yourself.
What? Can't do what? Have a friend that knows things? That's what friends are for, critically lit.
It's true. Ninja wisdom. Oh. I kind of remember. Oh, that's right. We opened up the gates.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Nope, me neither.
Motion sensors have been enabled. Do I want them to be enabled?
That's a good question. Let's see here.
Access main computer.
Guides.
Access denied. Deny me access.
Game facts. Let's see here.
Ship comms.
And this guy sucks. I'm gonna do live FAQ reviews as we.
These FAQs are terrible. Okay, so that was useless. Gate operation.
You know what? We need to put critically lit on our Streamlabs.
Is he not on there? What the hell?
I keep forgetting to update it.
Well, get on it.
Ducks actually didn't know the trick where you can fall down the quicksand in that one Super Mario Bros. 3 level.
What?
Really? It's funny is that I remember as a kid experimenting with every single quicksand pit.
Sorry, Toby.
And then eventually finding it. So, did we open Gate 2?
I don't freaking know. So it was like a month ago that we played this.
Gate 1 was open. Alright, I need to see if this guide actually tells us anything.
2, yep. Goal 2. Warning. Gate 2 lock has been disabled and now can be opened.
Oh my god, what? They're doing like ASCII maps for this game, and that's not going to be helpful at all.
Well, then find a different guide.
But I'm trying to just see what we're supposed to be doing right now.
We watched that new Netflix movie. Oh! The Willoughbys. It was good.
That was
I
fun.
liked it. Patrick wants the book now. He found out that it was a book. I'm like, that's my boy. Yeah, you do. You want that book.
And Ergman says, same, and then doing it again and again because I forgot which one it was.
You're like,
I thought it was the very first one in the stage, the quicksand pit.
Walking in circles.
And you can kind of tell because it looks like the quicksand goes down further than
I don't have night vision goggles, right?
Oh, that's what it was. I remember we came up here. We needed to get the quicksand.
Quicksand?
The night vision goggles.
Night vision gobbles?
Oh my goodness.
Suck it, dinosaur.
Alright, I need to go through from the top. Alright, items, enemies, blah blah, general tips, walk through.
I for sure thought there was 2 in there.
Alright, so it says first step was to turn on the generators. You start in the center of the map, walk left, pick up the bolus. Go right until you come out the canal, then the egg.
The Willoughbys. It was good. I liked it.
We got Nedry, right? Which one is that? It's a book by the lady who wrote The Giver.
The Giver.
The Giver.
The Giver.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Lois Lowry.
Oh!
Lois. It's funny is that if you read this like out of context.
Night vision goggles activated. Yeah!
Did you get it?
We got a battery, and apparently that's all that we require.
Oh, and it's Lion Squirrel!
Yay!
Yay!
He knows lots about this game.
Yep. Any tips you can give us?
Now, where was the room that was...
That's a good question.
Warning.
You may not get a warning anymore because now you have the night vision goggles.
Yes, but it will still be dark. I'll use the night vision goggles.
Oh, do you suppose that it'll be like in green?
Yes, I suspect as much. Keep getting stuck. God. Warning.
Oh, there we go.
Night vision goggles.
Oh,
it's weird.
Look at that.
Whoa.
What's that icon?
Being attacked.
What is? Oh. Just shoot your rocket at it.
He's a free man.
Is that what that is?
Wow. Dr. Grant. Is that it? Is that what was in here? Is not even a door?
I hope not.
I know there's more. This is just the...
Okay, open electrified gate, blah, 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 blah. Reboot the park system. At the visitor center, go to the second floor, you'll be able to... Now the roof, grab the egg. Now you can
I was cheating, I was looking at the FAQ. That's what we're doing!
Okay, now go out to the right until you come to the bridge. Use the rocket gears, extend the bridge.
Am I supposed to be paying attention to the things you're saying?
Egg. No, I'm just reading out loud. Stop the raptors from getting into the visitor center. Enter the raptor pen through the door along the top. Shoot the raptor to your left, and then use the elevator. Go down 2 floors to the ground floor.
Geek with that! Hey, all of you cool cats and kittens.
Good evening, Geek. And how are you today on this fine Sunday evening? Alright, so I think what we actually need to do is go to the raptor pen.
I don't know where that is.
So the raptor pen...
I don't want that. I don't want it.
Raptor pen is...
Am I supposed to do something with this thingy?
You go up to it and see. It's possible we need to come back for it. I did say about shocking the Gallimimus. That is great advice. That is great advice.
I just got wrecked by them like 8 different times trying to get to this stupid place.
Doing well. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Geek. Absolutely. So I'd say maybe we go to the raptor pen first. So, you know where we crossed that bridge to get up to where we are right now?
Yes.
We have to go back across it and then go all the way to the east. And then we'll be able to go up.
Where is the raptor pen?
Right here.
So I don't need to
right
have
here.
the new gate open.
Right, we have to
What
go
system
down.
is this one on? This is a Super Nintendo.
Yep, this is Super Nintendo.
Super.
So I don't think we have to mess with this computer right now. This is only if we needed to
SNES.
open up the gates.
I gotta try to figure out.
What happened?
I don't know. Oh, we'll be back to the computer.
Oh,
Like,
did
wait.
the system turn off?
Oh god.
Alright, so we need
I'll
to
back
go...
on the computer. I have to get out.
Yeah, we have to leave this building, go back across the bridge.
Okay, I know if I hit dinosaurs, I'm going in the wrong direction. That's all we need to know.
I'm determined to beat this game tonight
Yeah, right.
because
That's gonna happen.
it's so easy to forget what you're doing.
With this baller music. Hey, exit!
Oh, right, it has a sign that actually says exit. I have a spoiler for the next Jurassic movie, though the dinosaurs break
What?
out.
Come on, geek. Spoiler alert.
Alright, so we go through the gate, and we go south to go across the bridge.
But do the dinosaurs eat anybody? Why is this not working? Are you too good for it now, gate?
Oh, did you lock the gate 1?
Is that what this one is? Are you supposed to get out?
Yes.
I wanna go back in here.
Looks like you might have to.
Spoiler alert.
You gotta go back in the house. Go back into the utility
It's
shed.
not a house. This is a nasty utility shed.
It's quite large for a shed.
Yeah, I
I
don't
have
know
to
if
say.
shed is the right term for it.
Right.
This is doors. Don't start with me. Just show me the green computer so we can get out of here.
That was just before the dark room, right?
Maybe.
There it is. There it is.
There she blows. Park control. Whippity whip wop. Gate
So we have to make
operation.
sure that gate 1
Marber.
and 2 is open.
Ugh. So.
How do you know if it's open or not?
So where am I? What? Look at your Mippity map.
This is... Alright, so...
So I'm at gate 1, so I need gate 1 to be open.
Yes.
If I want to get out.
Gate walk has been disabled, and...
2 and 3 have been closed. Find Bobby!
Wait a second.
What?
If 2 and 3 are closed, we need gate 2 open.
Then we need to go to a
Or
different
no. Sorry. You don't need the gate to be open.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's right.
Do you guys finish every game you start, or try to finish every game you start? No. Not for streaming.
Lately, that's been
We've
our
been
goal, though.
trying to, but
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to just the games that we play in general, yes.
yes.
We do tend to try to beat the games.
But sometimes you just ain't feeling it.
Yeah. Yep. This game is terrible. I'm just bitter because I missed the last egg. You know what? I tend to agree that this game isn't the greatest.
How dare you? What do you even know about it?
Well, I know that
Mr. Mega Man is life.
you can't argue that Mega Man is a...
I could
not a better
easily
game than
argue.
that
Because
this-
I played this and I didn't play Mega Man.
That is true. That is true.
You can see me renting Mega Man on my Friday nights. I was renting this.
But this is, you know what?
Oops.
When I think about it, this is like 100% the type of game that you would play.
Yes.
I imagine little Charlene renting Jurassic Park and quoting the movie while you play it.
Yes, the whole time. Dr. Grant! And cussing out stupid Timothy for telling me not to shoot the Gallimimus.
Yep.
When that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I mean, why wouldn't you shoot the Gallimimus, honestly?
You're a tree-hugging hippie.
A Gallimima hugging hippie.
You can't even stick to the edge. Just baby steps. Don't you touch me.
Blow them away.
I'm wasting all my rockets on these stupid dinosaurs. To the face.
Do not shoot the Gallimimas.
They're gonna stampede anyway, Tim. Keep up.
Why don't you go get eaten by a brontosaurus or something?
They're herbivores.
Gonna lurk for a minute? No worries, sir. Lurk for as
Boy.
long as you need.
Lurk away.
Yep. Until that lurk jar is filled to the brim.
I'm going up this
And
way.
then you can get another jar and lurk some
Stop
more.
being weird. Am I going this way?
And then you can can it by boiling
Are
the
you still here?
you boil the mason jar to
What-
seal the top, right? That's how it works.
What
Right?
are you doing? Stop.
So we don't need to go in there.
We don't need to go
So
in
you
there.
are at this gate here. You need to-
Alan, be careful around blind corners. The T-Rex is free. You shut
Someone
your
really
mouth.
wants to start canning his own food.
Yeah, right.
So right here, I
That'll be
think
the
this is
day.
the raptor pen. Right here. And apparently you can go up those.
No shit. Stairs? Get out of town. Stupid dinosaurs!
You know, canned goods are great.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
luck with dinosaurs. I'll be back later, maybe. Alrighty.
Alright.
Have a fantastic night if we do not see you. And
Thanks for stopping by.
Charlene getting sassy about canning. Hey, Charlene's very good at canning.
That's right. And it's E-E-N. Richie.
So, you used to can lots of things.
Yes, I did.
We don't do it quite as often anymore.
I was
My
a
favorite thing is
pickles.
when we do pickles. Yeah.
When we do pickles.
And beets. Beets are great.
Beets are the tits.
Beets are delish. My autocorrect. Dang you, autocorrect!
Right. Sure.
Alright, Charmaine, let's get this done.
Alright, Lloyd. Look, there's another computer. I didn't even see that butthole there when I first came in.
Oh, you
This
backtrack?
is probably a good... Well, there's nothing in there. A good place to open the next gate.
Oh, yeah. True. Allow you to put a T in my name.
Richie.
Richie. Pickles and beets are delicious. Yes,
Yeah,
they are. Yes, they are. Especially like any baked meat.
What?
Baked meat goes well
You're
with
so
goes well with beets.
Dwight
Chicken,
Schrute would be proud.
beef.
Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
That's my pet peeve. Richie. My family sends me cards with that.
Like, you guys are awful human beings. Richie.
Ritz
I don't know where
cheese.
the T comes from.
Probably-
There's no T in Richard. Oh, Richard.
Is there no T in Richard?
No.
Richard.
Richard.
Richard. I had to think about it. Oh yeah, it said to go all the way down to the ground floor.
There's no T in Richard.
There is no T.
There is no spoon. All the way to the bottom.
Oh. There we go.
You with your plain Jane name. With
Pet trick.
Never gets misspelled.
Has an extra T pet trick.
Everybody gets excited because they're like, "Oh, Patrick! I know how to spell Patrick. That's great."
Patrick. Yeah? Do you?
Yes, I would hope so.
Alright, says, make your way through the first few rooms, find the batteries. Okay, we already did that.
Don't sass me, elevator.
Wait. There will be... What? What? Make your way through the first few rooms... Blah, blah, blah. Make your way through the first few rooms to find the batteries. Now backtrack to the elevator, go up one floor, and enter the dark room to find Ian Malcolm's ID card. Wait a second.
Ian Malcolm's ID
Okay, so we're right here. Enter the raptor pen through the door along the top. Shoot the raptor to your left, and then use the elevator to go down 2 floors to the ground floor. There will be a jungle showing through some windows.
What? Oh.
One of my friends calls me No T because I jumped on him once about it.
No tea. And then he's gonna be an extra scrub and call you not.
So you'll be
Oh God,
right.
where
Is
did
that
I
it
go?
there? Or is that a computer?
What?
Look to your left.
That's a window.
Yeah. It says you'll see a window with jungle throws.
There's lots of those.
Okay, I see. So now you have to go through a few rooms. You'll find some batteries. And then you'll backtrack to the elevator and go up 1 floor.
I have a uncle that calls me holy crap, I just forgot. What? I literally just left my brain.
Jessica!
No. I used to get so mad.
Charlize.
No, it didn't sound like my name. Josephine.
Josephine.
Used to call me Josephine.
Yep.
For no particular reason whatsoever other than
You're messing up.
that's my family.
These first-person sequences look
Like
mind-numbing.
garbage?
Yes.
They're so
It's
hard to control.
Yeah, literally unable to orient yourself in these things.
Look, there's a battery.
Is that it? There we go.
Vision gobbles activated. Do I not
So-
want to go in the door?
I mean, you can, but now we're supposed to backtrack to the elevator.
What if there's an elevator in here? Or you're gonna feel dumb.
There's
Oh,
another raptor.
missed.
Oh man. I still want to try to hook up the...
You have like no depth of vision at all.
I'd still like to hook up the Super
Mouse?
Nintendo mouse and try this with that.
Try this with that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. I forgot to open a monster. You wanna hook a brother up?
So when are we supposed to be getting those new games that you ordered?
Wednesday!
Nice.
Wednesday.
Nice.
We were talking about them earlier.
Oh yeah?
I'm told that Bayou Billy is a good game.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
I feel like I'm being lied to.
See, I remember owning that game at one point, and I remember thinking that it was a terrible game.
Where am I going?
So go up 1 floor. But that could be just me blowing smoke up my
Your
arse.
own ass.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I do know that it has, like, light gun sequences in it.
It does.
So we're
I'll
gonna
have
have to
to-
bust out the CRT and bring that down to play it.
We will sort it out.
I don't feel like there's any way to play a light gun stage without a CRT.
I
Unless
feel
you can
like
use the
there has to
controller.
be. Kitty should be home for a Barbie stream on Wednesday.
Nice.
I told her, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
oh, that's right, because we got the NES Barbie.
yep. We'll play that. We'll figure out when Kitty's gonna be home. We'll make sure that she doesn't miss it. We'll walk right into the dinosaurs and they're gonna eat me.
Oh, did you go up 1 floor?
I sure did. Ah!
I guess I can continue reading. Make your way through the first floor, blah blah blah.
Look at him, he blends in.
Alright, go up one floor and enter the dark room to find Ian Malcolm's ID card. Proceed back to the ground floor.
Ian Malcolm's ID
So now
card.
go back to the elevator and go down to the ground floor again.
Wee Jimmer Lammy.
See, we're making good progress now.
Because we
If the game lasts more than a minute... Yes.
we're not wandering around with our thumbs up our butts. Oh, I don't want these shotgun shells!
What is going on?
They put the ammunition right in front of the elevator. Flipping doors keep closing!
What is happening?
Don't you pick them up
There you
again.
go.
Stupid. Sorry, Toby. I'm going down.
Yeah, back down to the
Going
ground
down.
level. So it says, shoot your way through the dinos to sub-level 1, find Muldoon's ID on sub-level 1, and then use the second elevator to enter sub-level 2.
We will
So we're
kick
gonna
ass.
find another ID card.
We'll kick ass at Barbie.
Yeah,
Whatever Barbie has to offer.
we'll be practicing it. We'll speed run it.
We'll speedrun it.
Yep.
Do our own RGB high score challenge for NES Barbie.
I mean, I know that I mentioned to Critically Lit that world record incoming.
Oh,
yeah.
World record only because it's the only record? So like world record by default?
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there are many speedrunners out there for Barbie.
Oh, probably.
But I know that I mentioned to Critically Lit that I would like to do a race
For Mega Man 3?
for Mega Man 3 or Mario 64. That would be super fun as well.
Which way am I?
Yes, Twin Galaxies World Record. Ah, yeah. You know that I technically hold the Twin Galaxies World Record?
How do you technically hold a record?
I'm technically the highest score for a game on Twin Galaxies.
Well, that means that you are a record holder.
But I am also the only participant for the game.
What's
I
that
set
for?
the standard for Mushihime-sama. I'm the only scorer on that leaderboard.
Oh, I thought it was for Dodonpachi.
Oh, no. Donpachi, there are many people who have played that. That one I'm like 10th place.
Shoot me through the door.
You join Mario 64? That would be sweet. That would be so cool. If we could get 4 players, and we do like 4-player split screen, like you would with like Mario Kart 64. Except it would be a 4-person
The sweetest words in the English language.
winner by default.
Uncontested. Shoot you down there. That's right.
I think the hardest thing would just be the logistics of kind of like syncing everybody up so that the timers were going around the same time. But I think it would be super fun.
You know it.
Mario 64.
Yeah.
We'd have to figure out a category though. Like, I know they
So
were
many stars.
yeah, first 30 stars, first Bowser, something like that.
First one to beat the King Babam.
That's only World 1.
Didn't say it had to be like hours long.
Yeah, I'd just say we can do our little friendly competition, most stars in 2 hours. That would be fun. Most stars in 2 hours would be really fun.
Gonna look up the tips and tricks. Where am I going on this elevator? Mr. FAQ.
So, it said, did you get Muldoon's ID?
Nope.
So you have to find Muldoon's ID, and then get on the elevator.
What's wrong with that is?
It should be here on sub-level 1.
Bullets. This
Well,
is
that's
one of
what you-
those things too where it's like, who's
So,
Muldoon?
Shoot your way through the dinos to sub-level 1. How do we know if we're on sub-level 1? That's what I want to know.
Doesn't it say when you get off the elevator? That each of us have to have someone nagging us while we play the elevator.
Yes, having to tell us which way to go, which stars to get.
Sounds like a job for the wives.
No, you're competing.
Yeah, right. Suck balls at that game. I'm gonna be in last place. I don't know where I'm going.
So just keep exploring down here. I'm assuming that we're, like, it said ground level.
Oh, no, there's 2 doors. I don't like
Unless
decisions.
taking
Access denied.
security level 1. Unless that's what they're trying to say. I mean, they say sub level 1.
They don't know anything. That guy's just poop.
Let me see here. Raptor pin sub level 1.
The Raptors. You know, it was really a disappointing thing as a child to find out that raptors are not even close to as big as they made them seem in the Jurassic Park movies. That was, kind of took the wind out of your sails pretty fast. I don't know if it says.
I don't know if we want to take this elevator. This would take us back up.
I'm just trying to find out where we are.
So we're at the wait.
I can't go any farther down. Is that where I'm going?
So you're supposed to be on ground level where you are. And then we're supposed to find...
I even have an RGB modded N64 and an OSSC 2 capture card, so I could do it pretty well on original hardware.
Nice, very nice. An RGB modded N64, that's awesome. So is it SCART or is it using component?
Michael Scarn!
I'm guessing it would be SCART if it's RGB modded. And an OSSC.
Magical.
How are you liking that OSSC as well? I was considering getting one myself, but I opted to get the RetroTink 2X instead because it was $100 cheaper.
Who got
Hey,
you the
it's okay.
RetroTink?
We're not hardware snobs here.
No, we aren't. Play it on your freaking microwave if you can get it
Actually,
to work.
we don't even have a copy of Mario 64.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So
I feel
although
like
we have a
Zach
64,
stole it.
we don't have Mario 64.
I feel like Zach stole it, and you need to peruse his games.
I don't even know if Zach
N64 and
has
original.
any. We
He
have an
does.
N64 and an original cart. Nice. No, I prefer emulator for everything but N64. Yeah, but no way to hook it up to the capture card at the moment. Well, that's okay.
Listen, this ain't working. There's nowhere for me to
Just
go.
take that elevator then. I was just trying to look up how we get to sub-level 1.
Maybe that's it.
That could be it, yeah. Raptor pin, upper level,
Stuck on the doors!
sub-level 1.
There's chicken wings everywhere!
Take it all the way down. Okay.
Yeah, pets' heads are falling off! Get the door, Grant.
When you encounter a locked door, to get it, you'll need security clearance 1.
Yep.
Remember for later, once you got the battery, return to the elevator. And go back up to upper level and get Ian Malcolm's ID card. Now go back down to the
Didn't I
elevator.
just get that?
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I just
straightforward
got that.
path. No real explanation required. Once
No explanation
apparently
required.
we should be able to use Ian Malcolm's
Well, it didn't work.
when you went onto the elevator.
Oh, I go on the elevator.
Yeah.
What's it on,
And
dog?
apparently this will take us to sub-level 1.
So I go all the way down then, I'm guessing?
You could use either a generic upscaler to HDMI. Your mileage varies on those, unfortunately. RetroTink is the best bet for an unmodded N64. Yeah, agreed. The RetroTink is really good. I'm enjoying using it. Because it has...
Raptor pen.
There we go.
One.
So it has S-Video, it has RCA, and it has component. So composite, component, and
Something spitting at me.
S-Video. and it upscales it to 480p.
Take a rocket to the face.
Yeah, I'm way too cheap.
Sarah knows.
Yeah, I was obsessing over it, and I'm like, Charlene, all I want for my birthday is this $100 upscaler.
With puppy dog eyes is not all that he got for his birthday.
Because I would never spend $100 on such a thing.
Mama don't play
on
like
my
that.
own.
Yeah, I bought the capture card too, the hot dog.
We own it on Virtual Console too. That's true. It's on the Wii U and the Wii. Technically,
Whee!
it's on the DS as well. But that won't be the one that we play.
No. You keep saying we.
They got hooked it up. They got their Wii/Wii U hooked up to the capture card right now.
Perfect.
Boom.
I see you. What am I doing? What am I looking for?
Oh yeah. Guess I should get back to the guide, eh?
That would be helpful.
Alright, so now we're on sub-level 1. Find Muldoon's ID, and then use the second elevator to enter sub-level 2.
So
we
is
need
this
to
one
find
going to
his
be
ID.
locked? Is that what you're saying? No.
But we need to find the ID card. I'm assuming that we're going to need it once we get down. That's going to work better than the PC emulator. I don't really trust those on N64 games. Yeah, it's the same with the like PS1 emulators and stuff. Although I know they're getting much better these days.
Which is kind of sad if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean the PlayStation is a lot easier to get good video out of because the PlayStation 3 plays them.
Way too many doors.
They're actually really amazing these days. Well, that's good to know. We do need to remedy this whole us not having Mario 64 though.
Yes, I keep telling you to buy it and you don't. You're like, no, we don't need it right now. I'm like, well, now you do. Why can't I shoot him?
Saturn is really solid these days as well. That's very cool.
Oh, this place is way too big. Way too many doors.
I'm hoping to...
Way too many stupid dinosaurs.
PSP has surpassed PS2 in emulation. Love
Yes.
hanging with all of you. Seriously, always such a good time. Well, I'm glad, Ergamin. We're always glad for you to be,
Hanging out.
yeah.
Chatting it up.
So when do you plan on streaming again?
You're of course also very much welcome to join the 64
Yes, that's true.
Man challenge.
Ergamin, you heard it. You heard it here. Uh-oh.
Now we're lost.
You just gotta go back through the door. So it's door, elevator all the way down, then the other elevator to sub-level 1, and then we need to find
It'd be
Muldoon's.
fun to get Ergamin in on a challenge.
It would be. If you're up to it, of course.
We know he's good at Mario games. Elevator all the way down. Elevator all the way down.
Yep.
I dig these purple elevators. If I had an elevator, it would be purple.
Sorry, but I gotta go for the night. Maybe Tuesday night.
For streaming again.
Ah.
Looking
Maybe
forward
Tuesday night.
to
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Just let us know and we'll try to stop by.
Oh yeah, okay.
So now we need to get down to sub-level 1. Now PS3 has really good emulation progress. We were about one gen of PCs from full Switch emulation already. Wow.
They really struggled with the DS and stuff.
Yeah,
They still don't have good emulation for that.
and that's why I was so adamant about trying to get a capture card for our DS.
DS is...
I really want to get a 3DS capture card, but that is so freaking expensive these days.
I really liked Streaming Princess Peach.
Sorry, I'm
though.
an emulation nerd. That's okay.
It's just about ready.
Boom. I just need a touch
Listen,
screen.
this is Patrick's bread and butter. You can talk to him about this stuff all day long, and he would be excited.
Absolutely. I love talking hardware mod.
The nerdier,
That's one of my favorite
the
things.
better.
Which is progressing well, like Geek said, because Nintendo used an off-the-shelf chip for it. Yeah, they're using like a system-on-a-chip ARM chip.
No! Is that what killed me last time? Where'd you come from? Toby, you're in a bad spot, my man. Elevator.
It just uses a Tegra,
All the way to the bottom.
which are super well documented / known. Yeah, and I mean, especially with all the work that's going into like FPGAs and stuff, emulating hardware, you know, at kind of the root level is becoming much more prevalent. At least 3DS emulation works better because most games don't use touch controls. That is true.
Yeah. I always found the touchscreen on the DS to be pretty superfluous.
PS5 is going to be a bitch to emulate it, I would imagine. Good evening, Blaze Knight. How are you, sir?
Knight.
Welcome.
The Knight of Blaze.
This new hardware quirks are integrated so closely into the system. Yep, that is true.
Oh!
Not to mention the power of it, you know, and it running on its own proprietary OS and so on.
Giving me a lot of health kits and it's kind of making me uncomfortable.
I know, right? So did we find Muldoon's ID card yet?
I don't even know who that is. Who's Muldoon in the Jurassic Park movie?
Have you seen the tech talk for the PS5, Patrick? Are you saying like the official announcement that they had? I don't think so.
Going in circles.
Ooh, Blaze Knight with the Trials of Mana. Very nice. That's exciting. I'm very excited for you, Blaze Knight. I know you were really looking forward to that. I've only heard, no, there was a talk the lead chip designer gave a few weeks back. No, I haven't. I haven't really been up on my my video game tech news lately.
Man, there's so many doors. Chicken wing.
The stuff we're doing with the SSD.
No,
Yeah, same with the Xbox Series X and that whole using the M2 MNN, what is it? NMNE? I can't remember.
What? Who, you're asking
it's
me?
the style. It's the storage technology. I can't remember what it's called.
You're asking the wrong person.
NVMe. Yes, correct. You got it.
Chicken wings.
NVMe. M2 NVMe technology for the SSDs. It's the same thing that we have in our computer.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Specifically for the SSD. Yeah, the PS5 actually has a ton of new caches integrated into the CPU. Yeah, and I heard like they could use their storage for additional memory if and when they needed to, because it's so fast. And that's really cool.
Super cool. The coolest.
They had to tune it down because it's so fast. It's like Sonic fast.
Yeah, right. Nobody's. I think I found it!
Good job! Good job, Hunbon! Yeah, Mark Cerny did a talk that was clearly designed for developers at the Game Developer Conference that ended up being cancelled. It was really dry.
Who's Robert
That's
Muldoon?
the one. I loved it. That's what it's funny because I've been listening to some podcasts where they were mentioning that the conference was super dry and technical. I'm like, oh, I just had an nerdgasm.
Orgasm.
I need to listen to that, and then I forgot about it.
I love dry nerd talks.
I did. Sound engine specifically is super cool. So what did they do with the sound engine in the PS5? Nerd Tech spoilers alert.
It's a plastic black box that plays games on it.
They use a bunch of
That's what I know.
They use a bunch of sound imaging technology to map the way vibrations travel down the bones
Sweet
in
Jesus.
your ear, and then created 1,000 or so shaped sound profiles. Interesting.
I don't know what any of that means.
Neither do I, but it
Shapes.
sounds interesting. It sounds technical and scientific. I'm assuming that it's like because everybody hears things differently. It's ways for the sound to... the idea being that through wave modulation, they can make a sound actually feel like it's coming from behind you. Oh, that's cool.
Man, this is really hard
Beside
to see.
you, etc. And yeah, everyone has slightly different hearing. And so I'm guessing it's shaped in such a way so that it affects your ears similar to how a real sound would in your environment.
Cool beans.
Technology.
Am I right?
Yep.
Ooh, look, a free man. I need
Resident
that.
Evil is going to be intense. Yes, it is true.
Is there another door in here? I don't.
So you got the card, right?
Yes.
So now there's going to be another elevator, and we need to take that down to sub-level 2. So speaking of Resident Evil and sound design, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 3, as I said, and I've been noticing, even though I have it on like 5.1 surround, what I'm finding is that the sound effects in the game don't feel like they have much impact, and it's kind of cheapening some of the big action sequences in it, like where the nemesis is attacking you or crashing through a building or something.
Been playing it over here and not on the
I
TV
even mean
with
like
the fancy sound system.
even when I'm playing it with our sound system, I'm finding that like it feels, and I don't know if this is good or bad, but it feels like the original Resident Evil.
Feels
where
like
it's like
the first time.
How Resident Evils used to feel.
Is that a bad thing?
That's what I'm trying to kind of reconcile in my mind. Is if
Well, no, it's not a good thing. If you're gonna make a remake, to make a remake.
But I mean, like, obviously the game, you know, top to bottom is completely different, other than kind of its premise. But I feel like they purposefully designed it in such a way that I don't know how to word it. Stars.
Yeah, you can't use the word. You can't make L sounds. Nemesis can't make L sounds, so he just calls her Jeer. Is this the elevator? Oh my god.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is if they purposefully designed the game to make you feel like it's sort of crappy. I like the whole intro sequence where they have like the live action and everything, and then they bring up the title and it does that dun dun, just like the old Resident Evil games.
Geek doesn't wear pants. It's a lie. Don't believe him.
I played it with crappy headphones, nearly soiled my pants many times. I mean, it is intense when you're getting chased by the nemesis.
He soiled his shorts. Yep. So am I going up? You still have those pictures on your phone?
Yeah. Alright.
Did you see them?
Make your way to the door locked by Alan Grant's ID. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that
Make your way to the door locked.
No, I gotta go up or down.
You have to go down, yes. To sub-level 2.
Nemesis is my favorite villain. I've been harassing Patrick while he's been playing it the whole time, saying that Nemesis just wants to take Jill on a date. And Jill's being difficult about it.
He is kind of obsessive.
He is Mr. X on Angel Dust. Dang it.
It's true. I think he might have something wrong with his face. I can't quite
and he's
put...
like wrapped in garbage bags and caution tape.
And it's like
he put on his Sunday best for Jill.
He has like scotch tape holding it together.
It has like police tape.
One of my favorite parts actually is when it was in the beginning sequence when the Nemesis is chasing Jill, and he picks her up by like the throat, and she shoots him in the head multiple times, and at one point it kind of blows open a part of the mask that he has on.
It's not a mask, that's his face.
No, he had the garbage bags around him.
Oh.
And you can see
like...
it just kind of bust open, and you can kind of see what he looks like underneath. And then obviously he turns into how the Nemesis looks once he gets blown
like
up by
penis that got a botched
Carlos.
Circumcision.
I'm thinking I might, once I get my, a consistent rundown, maybe I'll do like a hardcore S rank run or something on stream. I think that would be fun.
I'm getting a little sick of being indoors in this place.
So you went down sub level 2?
Maybe.
Now you gotta find Alan Grant's ID.
It's making me uncomfortable. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, there's no dinosaurs. Makes me feel like I've already been here.
You gotta do Inferno S rank under an hour.
Do it!
Yeah, to find your own ID. Apparently.
Like, why
Apparently we came down here at one point. We were probably
lost our ID.
We were probably sloshed out of our mind. And like, hey dinosaurs, take this, and you throw your ID at them, and then you ran away, and then you wake up in the visitor center.
You're not my wife.
And so the game begins.
And then you just rambled around upstairs, and you're like, "Where's my ID card?"
Suck this, raptor.
It'll be the raptor ate it.
Stick that in your bird claw.
Ew. That's what he said to Ellie. You shut up!
You stick it in your bird claw.
Yeah, you like them apples. Clever guy. Oh man, where am I even going? I don't even know.
Oh. I feel completely lost, and I'm the one reading the guide.
So I keep telling you, you're a terrible navigator.
Stick that in your bird claw.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Flirting in the 90s. Dr. Grant sounds like Rick and Morty character.
Oh no!
See, we need Alan Grant's ID.
Dang it, I need my own ID card.
Where did I put that thing?
We'll find it, and we'll stick it in my bird claw. I got a wallet made out of bird claws. Yep, you gotta find your own ID card. And it's like one of the last ones, too. You find, Hammond, the guy that owns Jurassic Park. Like, he's the first one that you find, and it's useless. It gets you into, like, the kitchens.
Get you in the kitchen so you can make a sandwich?
So you can make some jello. And watch it jiggle on your spoon.
Looks like Doom. Good evening, Teeks 3D. You know what? These sequences in Jurassic Park, yes, very much look like Doom. Actually, I find they remind me of, I don't even know.
Get it out. Come on.
I don't even know.
You got it.
Like Wolfenstein 3D? Or, Duke Nukem? Though they all kind of look the same. Though Duke Nukem, I think, had actual polygonal environments. But so did Doom, I guess.
I don't feel like I'm in the right place because I'm not finding anything.
We already went through everywhere?
Yes.
Oh, well, maybe if we had found our own ID card first, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. You know, in the books. Hammond gets eaten.
It's true.
It's true. It's like, maybe if I didn't throw it at that raptor.
Mistakes were made.
And I want to know why.
Not taking that.
Our ID card opens up a door on sub-level 2 of the raptor pens.
Science.
Think about it.
And who's Robert Muldoon? We gotta find that guy's key card. I don't even know who it is. Is he like the doctor or something? Or the lawyer?
That could be. Why does he have a key card?
Why do I have a key card? This
Let's
ain't my
see.
facility. The game warden.
Rick.
That's who the... Oh, the clever girl guy. Who was Samuel L. Jackson? Do we have to find his key card?
I think we did. I think we did.
I don't think we found his.
Oh yeah, he's not Nedry, right?
No, Nedry's the guy from Seinfeld. Oh, I don't know where I'm going!
Let's see.
Oh, I get... You're getting stuck on the doors!
Oh wait. Alright, on sub-level 2, make your way to the door locked by Alan Grant's ID. Enter the room and kill the 2 raptors.
How am I doing that?
Oh, wait.
Oh god.
We were supposed to get our ID long ago.
What?
The game warden.
That's who Robert Muldoon is.
Is that the oh, I see. I've lost this. Very carefully. Alright, so to get Grant's ID,
Oh.
we need to go back to the visitor center.
Okay, what if we don't want to do that?
We can't. We can't not. Need to go back to the visitor center.
My fingies.
You know what's a fast way to get out of here? To die. If you get killed, it sends you back to the door.
Are you sure I don't I don't lose my stuff though if I die?
No, you don't. You don't.
I killed all the
I was
dinosaurs.
like, what if we just didn't do any of that?
What if we just turned the game off and
We said we beat it?
pretend?
No, this was your idea.
It wasn't my idea to play it again. It was Sarah's idea. She's like, remember how great and terrible that game was? You should
It
play
is.
it again. I'm
You know
like,
what-
you got it, lady.
You know what's great about bad games?
They're great.
Yeah, I think this is my fault.
This place with the 8,000 doors.
You know what's great about bad games, though? Is that you can make fun of them. And it's fun
We
to do
make
so.
fun of the good games.
Sarah lives off the suffering of other people. So
Aww.
it sustains her. Damn, called out!
That's why we like having husband and wives in the chat.
We could have
Keeping it spicy.
we could have turkey leg.
I don't need a turkey leg. I've been avoiding all the health kits and stuff for that very reason.
Why is this raptor pen so labyrinthine?
You got me. It's not. It's this one particular floor that I have no fucking clue where to go.
Whoa.
Because I have no navigator.
Whoa. Salty language.
Yeah, you shut your face. I have no navigator. You're like, go in the door. Okay, there's like 8 doors.
No crochet llama for you, crinkly lips. Yeah, no way this is a
Oh.
raptor pen. This is definitely a creepy, sexy dungeon.
Creepy sexy.
I mean, the elevator is purple, which looks like it has some what's the word? Has like speakers up on the side.
It's like I'd have mirrors on the ceiling and stuff.
Appreciate the ambiance. Purple is the color of love. It's the purple that makes us
It's the
come
color
together.
of royalty. Oh, this elevator is so rude.
Is there like kill yourself button?
No. No, there's not. I killed all the dinosaurs because I've been around here like 8,000 times.
So, I was going through the most recent Xbox One un-Halloween sale. I think that's what they're calling it.
Sure.
It's like just
We want an excuse to sell horror games.
Yeah. And I found a game called Back in 1995, which looks like
In the year 2000.
they're really going for the original Silent Hill look and feel.
It looks like garbage.
It does look like hot trash. But I'm wondering if any of you have played it. Oh, look at that.
Play.
Oh, she said
Don't
play
listen to
it.
Sarah. Don't listen
The
to
thing
Sarah.
is though, I love the original Silent Hill. But, of course, it is of its time.
Yeah, but you can't play a game with nostalgic goggles on that you have no nostalgia for.
But it's
That's
fine.
the only reason you tolerate, like, old games like this. That's you're like, oh, where else will I play this? It was so fun. It was
I never
great."
said that about this game.
I did. 2-man team.
And, one thing that I find interesting about it is that I don't know why anybody would try to replicate the look and feel of an original PlayStation game.
But they didn't even do
Hey,
it.
Sushi?
What's
What are
your
you
problem?
doing here?
Is there thunder or something?
It might be.
Well, maybe that's why Toby's on my feet.
I want a new, amazing Silent Hill. You know what? I would love a new Silent Hill.
Which there's supposed to be one in the works.
And what's funny is that back in 1995, they even did all like the warped textures and everything for the environments.
It looks horrible.
It does. There we go. There's the exit. So we need to get back to
2 in the works. Oh yeah, that's right.
yes. So it's like Silent Hills and then like a Silent Hill 5. One from Konami, one from Kojima. Didn't I, and I don't know if this is just a rumor or not, but isn't PlayStation or Sony, I should say, thinking about buying the IP and then having, it was like Metal Gear and Silent Hill, and then they were going to have Kojima work on both.
What are you doing down here? Weird
That's
face?
going to be amazing. And I mean, honestly, Sony should have bought the rights to both of those franchises long ago.
Yes. Especially when they're like, wow, Konami's kind of going off the rails. Maybe we should get ahead of this train wreck.
Alright.
Unless we want all our games to be pachinko.
So, to get Dr. Grant's inside the visitor, go to the second floor. You'll be able to get the computer with Nedry's ID. We got that. Use the computer there to reboot the park system by clicking on boot. So we got that already.
He's such a weirdo.
Now go to the roof, grab the egg, and Hammond's ID. We got that. With Hammond's ID, you can now get to the basement and find the batteries, which we did, I think.
Yes.
You can go into the dark room on the first floor, and Grant's ID is in there. So it's... What is that, the basement floor?
Top floor, he said.
I go to the roof, Hammond's ID. No, it said basement. Basement is where...
There is no basement.
The very bottom floor.
I am on the bottom floor.
And that's where we're supposed to be.
But that's the entrance. I can't go down.
I'm saying this must be the floor they're talking about.
The first floor?
Yes. Because we're supposed to be going to the visitor center.
I don't remember there being any locked doors that we could get in. Restaurant. Have you eaten all the ice cream in the visitor center yet? Working on it. Oh, what's this place? Is this the refrigerator? I swear to God if it's like behind the door or something.
So it's in the dark room. Is where the Grant's ID is. That's how you get the secret ending.
You gotta eat all the ice cream. And Dr. Grant just throws up a rainbow of sherbet. They're gonna try and force me to pick up those gas things, and I don't want to.
You never come snuggle when we're streaming.
No, he doesn't.
Why all of a sudden?
It's quite the look. Because I goddamn want to, Dad. The ice cream ending.
And we are in the visitor center.
Yes.
Because the visitor center is the...
There we go. Night vision goggles. Oh gosh.
What happened?
Oh, you have to re-get the batteries.
In each building?
It just friggin' kills you. Oh, this game.
So it's in each building you need to collect the batteries?
Yes, and
okay.
recollect them.
I see.
If you leave.
Inside the visitor center, so the batteries are...
I can't believe it kills you. That is
So
hot
with
garbage.
Hammond's IDs... Alright, so we'll start from the top.
I got Hammond's ID, now where do I go?
So you get Hammond's ID, and then it says you can get to the basement and find... Yeah, so with his ID, we'll be able to get to the basement and find the batteries. So there must be a second elevator.
I'm so sorry. I appreciate you playing this for my enjoyment so much.
Of course.
We're truly enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, we are.
We're just hamming it
The
up.
game is terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's terribly delightful.
It's better than some of the crap that you play. Don't.
It's delightful.
Where am I going?
I'm guessing there's a second elevator.
And where would that be?
Somewhere on the bottom floor. The floor that you were currently on.
Don't listen to her, Patrick. Speak your truth. He knows that some of the games he plays are garbage.
It's true. I play many bad games.
You 100% in Bullet Witch.
I did. And that was a grind. And that was right, it does autocorrect.
This game is less than good for sure.
It's not bad, it's less than good.
It's not great. I mean, I want to say that it's this part, like the first person stuff.
That's the worst.
Because it's so, like, slow and awkward. And...
Yeah. I wonder if there was a PC version.
Don't do it because you'll die.
Alright, so don't go there.
Is this an elevator?
Yes.
It is.
Okay, so this is probably how we get to the basement.
So we'll go all to the bottom?
Yeah. Old school first person games give me motion sickness, sad face.
Yeah. This one's not doing too bad because it's on a big giant screen.
Yeah.
And I'm the one controlling it. If I was watching it...
There was a PC version. DOS and I want to say Amiga. Ooh. I imagine that it's a lot easier to play with a keyboard and mouse.
Yes. Because all you have to control your camera is a D-pad.
I'm kind of curious how this game would play with the Super Nintendo mouse. Like, would you use the D-pad and then the mouse?
No, you probably move the mouse how you want to move.
I mean, like, to move forward and back.
Oh, I don't know.
So down here we'll find the batteries.
Dr. Grant, don't shoot the Gallimimus. Sorry, Tim.
Ooh, look, a chalkboard.
The Gallimimus have to go.
Whoa.
Oh, you!
A spitter demon!
This isn't Doom. Maybe it means we're going in the right direction.
We're getting closer and closer to hell. The control room. Ooh, we haven't been here before.
Ooh.
DOS version has that sweet, sweet sound blaster. Oh yeah, ad-lib music. Probably really janky with the mouse too. It wouldn't surprise me. You know...
Why am I so short? Like walking around on my knees.
I have some fond memories of playing DOS games. Like, I remember we had, so my dad, he worked for a bank.
I need Ellie Sattler's card. Didn't we get her card? I thought we got her card.
I don't remember seeing anything about Ellie's card. I don't think we're supposed to go into that room yet. I'm just double checking.
I'm like 99% sure you did all of this last time. Yeah.
And what's funny is we loaded our save states.
God. This game and its wandering...
It plays really similarly.
How the hell did I beat this game when I was like 10 years old?
I don't believe you
We
did.
didn't... I did. Because I remember you get to the boat.
Game Genie?
Oh, fancy Game Genie. Lucky to have a Super Nintendo. I didn't even own this game.
I don't know what possessed you to keep renting it.
Because I liked fun. Listen, don't talk to me about...
Is this the equivalent of pouring a vat of mixed beads and sorting them in video game form?
There's a battery!
There we go!
Maybe it was and maybe it wasn't smart.
Maybe that's what it is. It's the video game form of sorting beads.
I mean, it's not that it's hard, and maybe that's what it was. It's not, like, difficult. It's just...
I think you and Sarah have 2 peas in a pod.
Me too. I love sorting beads. Just get those, like, plastic tubs.
It all makes
of
sense
the
now.
all mixed together ones.
I remember you would get so excited when I would buy you a big, like, bin of beads. He's like, you want to listen to some music and sort beads?
You're like,
watch movies?
I sure don't. You can do it though.
We can make hemp necklaces and other things that you use beads for.
You like the stuff I made for you. I made you some dope shit.
Sarah's done that exact thing.
Maybe it's like that thing where like ducks and cheese are like dovetails of the same person. And Sarah and I are just dovetails of the same person.
Not
What?
difficult, tedious. Yes, that's what it is. You like the tedium.
Okay, I got the... I can go in here without dying, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so in here should
Oh!
be...
Don't you kill me, son of a bitch!
In here should be Grant's
I
ID.
see. I do like tedious things like that. I've gone through your,
Well,
like...
you were excited about, like, wrapping your yarn into balls.
I do like balling my yarn up. I do enjoy it. I even bought a Swift and I'm like, nah, we're gonna do this shit by hand. Super satisfying. See, Sarah gets it. Make a nice, perfectly...
Did we get the ID card?
No, I didn't. Ain't no ID card in here. It's probably a different room. I know there's more than one.
Night
There's
fishing
no way
goggles. You can go in the dark area on the first floor.
Yeah, this isn't... I'm not in the right spot.
Okay. So we gotta go back to the first floor. And that's where we'll find another dark area.
I need to crochet something so that Sarah can be proud of me. I used to be good at it, and I did for a while. When it was winter.
Gotta run. The first person view is giving me motion sickness progressively.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Geek. But it was great that you could stop by.
Yes.
Thank you.
We promise we won't,
We'll try to beat it tonight so we'll never have to play it again.
Yeah.
No worries at all. I hope you have a really great night, sir.
I'd be the same way if I wasn't playing.
I hope you have a great night.
Ground level, this is what we want.
Next up, Inferno Resident Evil 3 run. Actually, it's probably going to be more like Katamari Damacy.
NES Barbie.
That's true. But we have been thinking about
Oh, these elevator doors.
Katamari Damacy.
Yeah, we do need to play Katamari. Open up.
Or We Love Katamari. One of the two. NES Barbie Inferno run.
Yeah. We gonna light this bitch up.
No damage speed run.
I don't know if you take damage in the Barbie game.
Never know.
His nemesis
I've
shows
never
up in
played
an
it.
hour. Holy shit!
What is this game?
Cheer!
There it is. Dr. Grant's ID.
I'm being attacked. Calm down.
Don't care about him.
I'll die.
That's okay.
Alan
Yay.
Grant. So I guess it wasn't so bad then. He was like in the visitor center and he's like, look, a dark room! And then he panicked and dropped all his shit everywhere.
He passed out in the dark room.
With a raptor.
And then the raptor dragged him out into the middle.
He dropped his rocket launcher ammunition and his ID card.
As he hoarded all of the raptor eggs around him.
I'm
going to be like a mother hen. I'll hatch all these eggs and call them my own. The NES Barbie game world record is 12 minutes and 7 seconds.
We can beat it. Can I break this pot?
12 minutes and 7 seconds.
I can't.
I was actually thinking that the NES Batman game would make a fun speed run.
That game is hard.
It is hard. That final boss with Joker was...
A pain in the dick.
It was. Like,
Kitchen.
straight up.
Eat all the ice cream.
Put extra caramel sauce with maybe some nuts. Microwave it, make a soup. And then refreeze it.
Ew. What is wrong with you? Okay, now I have to go back to this dumb hole place.
Yes. We're making progress, though.
We're making progress! If only we had known about Butthole McGee's card long ago.
That's the problem with playing the game like a month ago. And then coming back to your save state.
We're like, what the hell have we done? Ah! I don't remember these giant ass bugs either.
We are in the jungle.
No, this is right. Whoa.
Yeah. We don't need to go through the gate.
You say it right. Put on my electric gun to kill all the babies if they came back. Which one did. Who uses the gas canisters? They're so useless.
Alright, so now we need to go all the way back down to sub-level 2. Do you remember how to get there?
No. I take the elevator and I go all the way down, navigate the labyrinth that is the bottom floor.
Yeah. Find the other elevator, go all the way down.
That's the hard part.
Getting to the elevators?
So getting to I heard cat noises.
Yeah. There's one right there.
Where? Who is it?
Miso?
Oh. This is the hard part. Is finding... Not this elevator.
The second one?
The next one after this. Because it is gigantic. And there is 8 bazillion doors. Is that Miso?
It is.
Oh.
He's just chonking it up over there.
You leave him alone.
He like stands up and then like flops over and then rolls a little bit. And then he gets stuck in the couch. And then he makes weird noises. Good news, these sushi cats are turning out super cute.
I want a sushi
That's
cat.
exciting.
I want to see pictures of these. Access denied. Oh!
So we need
I didn't mean to eat
elevator.
that chicken wing.
You ate some nasty chicken that's been sitting on the floor for God knows how long.
We don't even know that if it's chicken. It could be like a dinosaur leg.
This is true. That's perfectly
It's got the little
shake and
bone,
baked.
little bones sticking out and everything. It's been lollipopped, as they say in the cooking land.
Cooking land.
Lunch lady land.
So as I was saying about DOS, I remember my
back
dad,
to it.
he worked for a bank and they were replacing all of their computers. So it was like a Flintstone food right there.
It's like
It
a
is true.
brontosaurus leg.
So they were getting rid of all of their computers to replace them. And these were these old IBM somethings. I don't remember what they were called. And it had DOS and then Windows 95, 93, 95, one or the other. I can't remember which. And I thought it was funny that you had to like launch Windows from the command prompt instead of just automatically booting to Windows from...
Hilarious.
But the games that we used to play on it were Tank Wars, I think it was called, Jill of the Jungle. We had a Dragon Ball Z game on it. I don't know where we got
Dragon
this.
Ball Z?
Yeah.
It seems out of character.
Right? Strange. And playing Dragon Ball Z on a crappy, like, DOS computer, going at 2 frames a second, doesn't do the action justice, I'll tell you that much.
Action Jackson. This is like the ammo room. Ooh, look, free man. Came back.
Nice.
I'm gonna grab that shit.
So are we on sub-level 2? Sounds like something Critically Lit would have had. Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was kind of what prompted me to want to learn how to use computers.
What's my objective now that I have?
Now we have to
Douchebag
get
McGee's
to
card?
Secure sub-level 2. Make your way to the door locked with Alan Grant's ID and enter it.
I don't think that was that room where I was.
You'll find 2 raptors.
1.
And then you can push the crate that's in the room.
Yeah, that was only 1 raptor, so...
Yeah. So there should be 2.
Where'd he come from?
It's a good
Well, it's
question.
freaking an empty room.
Thought we got rid of them a long time ago.
Lunch Lady Land. How much of a friggin' legend was Chris Farley? Amazing.
He was. Where'd that come from?
Lunch Lady Land.
Oh,
Pay attention.
that's true. Lunch Ladyland. That's true, yeah, because
He
it
was
was
the lunch
Adam
lady.
Sandler singing about.
He was the lunch lady.
That's true. Evening, Laser the Jeep. And how are you today?
Yellow. We are on a struggle bus journey to find
Yep, we're
whatever
just
the hell we're trying to
we're
find.
just flip flopping around in the raptor pen.
See, this is the place I don't like. It's way too big, and I have no idea. Everything looks the same.
That is true. That's very true.
They give you like no landmarks.
How are we all doing? We're doing quite good. How are you doing?
Doing aight.
And looks cool. Love Jurassic Park. You know what? The movies are great, or at least the first movie is great. And that's all I'll say about that. This game is something else.
Not so much. No, this game is heads and tails above the Genesis.
This is true. The Genesis one was crazy frustrating.
I mean, the raptor parts were fun,
Yes.
but
Still frustrating.
that's kind of where it ended.
This
Oh
is
my
frustrating in a
gosh.
different way. Oh, this looks different. Farley was a legend. Hoagies and grinders, meatloaf
Hoagies
sandwich.
and grinders, navy beans,
Navy beans, navy beans, navy
meatloaf
beans.
sandwich.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe.
This past Thanksgiving, we had it at our house, and all the family came over. And after everybody was winding down, the kids weren't in the room anymore, of course.
We started listening to Adam Sandler.
No, your dad was like, "Oh, we put on some nice Thanksgiving music," and put on Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving Day song.
That is a great song.
He was like, "What the hell is this?" Said it's a Thanksgiving Day song. Pass.
Love to eat turkey.
The best was when he got to the wrap up the turkey in aluminum foil. My brother likes to masturbate with baby oil. Your dad was like, what? What are we listening to?
Well,
right
it's
now?
funny. It's because I think it was junior high. I remember my parents bought me that album, and I listened it, front to back, over and over and over and over again.
They're all gonna laugh at you. No.
Yep. And like Toll Booth Willie, for you, darling,
$1.25.
That's what he charges everybody.
For you, darling, $1.25.
Oh, we found the second elevator.
Hooray!
Now we can get to Alan Grant's door.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, there was like 4 movies when I was growing up. Hey, goat. There was 4 movies that I watched when I was growing up. It was Tommy Boy, it was Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and then The Army of Darkness. Like, those were the 4 movies that I watched
Shaped your youth.
religiously when I was like, a tweener, early teens. So good.
Yay! Okay, Raptor 1. That looks like a pushable crate. There's Raptor 2 behind the door.
Okay, so, yeah. Once we kill the raptor, we can push the crate.
Look, he blends in with the crate. See you later, punk.
Push the crate toward the door to stop the raptors from using it. If you go in there, you will find a zillion raptors in a sort of cave and a one-up at the end. Use the elevator in this room to enter the basement of the visitor center. This is how the raptors got in.
What door? This one?
I guess, yeah. So
the
you
raptors have stopped entering the visitor center.
Oh, we did it. We apparently did
I pushed the crate, apparently.
So that prevents them from doing it.
What?
Those are the ultimate teenage boy movies, in my opinion. It's so true.
That and, like, American Pie.
I remember, like...
I didn't watch any of that crap, and you're like, you should watch this movie, it's great.
I know, when
And
we first started dating, you were like, I hate Billy Madison.
I didn't hate
Adam
Billy
Sandler is such an ass.
He is an ass.
He is. But that's what makes it hilarious.
Yes.
Is that he is so belligerent.
Am I doing the elevator now?
Yeah, and then it's going to take us to the visitor center.
He is an ass. I wasn't wrong. Now we're going up.
Alright. Visitor centers tell the visitors blast your way outside. So apparently we're going to be...
Oh, we're back here.
Yeah. So now we have to get back to... We have to get to the exit.
And then what?
And then we're going to go to the Nublar utility shed.
Nublar.
To get... We already got Ian Malcolm's ID.
You sure did?
Oh no, never mind. So we're using his ID to get to the basement of the utility shed.
Grind my gears.
And then we'll get Gennaro's ID. Which I don't think
He
we
is
got.
the lawyer. Gennaro is the lawyer. I don't know why we need his ID.
Because little did they know that all of them
were integral to the function.
Yes.
To make the park function.
So we have to get to...
That's why it's failed.
I'm guessing we get out here. To go to the bathroom. That's what he needed the ID card
Just
for.
to go to the bathroom. Said he just went in a little grass hut. Got eaten by a...
Alright, so let me get up
They don't give you enough time to get out. You press the button and the door's barely open. Okay, this is where I want to be, I think.
Jurassic Park, SNES.
Night vision? Nope, don't want to go in there.
Map. Okay, there we go. And it's funny is that those movies kind of shaped my sense of humor. Honestly.
For better or for worse.
Right. Because I remember like just walking around saying holy shnikes and you know, and like, oh Richard.
Yeah, this isn't right. Another door. Oh. Yeah.
I mean, like you're.
My sense of humor came from movies like Labyrinth and...
Your sense of humor was like homegrown. Like it didn't matter what you were watching, you would pull something out of it and you would quote it endlessly and find...
What are you trying to say?
Situations to use it in.
I do that now.
Because you use it to this day, exactly.
I do that now.
And then we'll watch the movies like, that's where it came from.
And you're like,
did you know that?
It all makes sense
What
now.
were we watching recently? It was very recently. And it was one of the things that you always say. I can't think of what it was.
I don't know.
Alright, so the Nublar is the one to the bottom. So we have to go down through gate 1.
Do I need to open
or
up
gate
gate
2.
1?
We might have to open up gate 2 now. The question is...
What?
So they have them numbered out of order.
Gate 2 is this one.
That's gate 2.
That's gate 2.
So anyway, we need to get down here.
So I need to open gate 1.
Yeah.
Out of my way, gal mimas.
What was it? I'm trying to think what we watched
I was trying to
recently.
convince you to watch 18 again.
Because we watched the
Because
Craft.
the dad's like, that's a barb! A sexual barb! And I'm like, that's where that's from! It's from that movie!
Well, we
Nope,
watched
that's not it.
The Craft, but I don't think anything came from that.
Wait.
Obviously, you get things from Empire Records.
Well, yeah. No, I don't think I have anything from The Craft.
What did we watch?
I have no idea.
What did you make me watch when I made you watch Saw?
Magic Mike.
Oh no, that wasn't
There
it.
was nothing in that one.
Yeah, there was just.
I thought that was gonna be a fair trade-off, but I regretted my decision because
Well,
it's
Magic
not
Mike
it's not a
is-
bad movie.
It's actually a good movie.
Exactly.
Though I was a little thrown off by its premise and how it concluded, and it felt like they didn't really know where they wanted to go with that story. Like, at first it had this kind of
Wait, how do I go back? Oh, touchscreens, fancy.
like this guy trying to, like,
Gate
he's doing these
operation.
things and he's trying to get an opportunity to better his life and all that stuff. But then it went off the rails with the guy slinging drugs, and
Well, I think it was just about him getting into the life, and Channing Tatum was already in the life, and he knew better.
right. But I feel like there was like 3 different storylines going on, and neither of them concluded properly.
I don't know if neither. I mean, Channing Tatum, he quit. Although there is a sequel, and he's still stripping it.
Well,
so.
the sequel, like I said,
I have no desire to watch.
I
the
feel
sequel.
like it's a Bring It On of male strippers.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
It's been rotten.
They're going to Vegas to do a strip off.
That's basically what it looked like to me in the trailer. We'll show those Vegas strippers what it means to be a Florida stripper.
I honestly don't remember the plot of Magic Mike at all. Shocking. That's because the plot of Magic Mike is nonsense. You're there for the naked men.
There's no naked men. You saw one penis in that movie.
Yeah.
I watched American Pie,
It
which
was in a
had
penis
more
pump.
tits in it than anything. Don't start with me. Where am I going?
I don't know. Is there? I recall
American
one
Pie?
scene. I recall one scene.
American Pie is like nothing but tits.
No.
Yes. The guy screws a pie.
This is true. There was no boobies on that though.
Not in that scene, though.
I'm still trying to remember what the movie was.
Tits galore. I mean, I
Because
don't
we watched
have anything
Shawshank
against.
Redemption again.
I don't have anything against boobs, by any means.
Did you get through the gate?
Yes,
And now we're going down to the Nublar utility shed.
this thing.
Yeah. Boop-boodle-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
I don't have anything against human anatomy. I could care less.
Except for when it's being mutilated in a horror movie.
Well, you know. What am I doing here?
Alright, so we here. Oh, I have to switch back from my map. So we use Ian Malcolm's ID in the basement
I'm
to find
looking
Gennaro's
for an elevator.
ID. Yeah. So we watch Shawshank Redemption. We
You
watch
watch
The
Shawshank?
Craft. We watch Magic Night Mike.
Watch Saw, which is irrelevant. Maybe we just sort of started something.
No,
I
we
forgot
definitely
about it.
watched the whole thing. Oh, I'm getting like inklings of what it was. It's like, wasn't Kevin Bacon?
This fucking raptor! God's sakes!
There you go.
What is that? Oh, a
Battery.
Oh,
We probably need that.
yeah, I'll take it.
So we need to get to the basement somehow.
I have no idea. You'd have to check our recently watched.
Alright, so we don't want to go on the computer.
Generator room.
What is that?
That's the thing that we use to turn on the power to
Ah,
all the computers.
okay.
My vision gobbles. Look at that asshole. Eat a rocket.
We have like infinite rockets.
We don't
Where's
have-
Lex? Can't she just hack us out of this whole situation?
Oh yeah. Where's her ID card? Surprised her stupid brother doesn't have one. You need this to get into the Gallimimus room. Where's the Gallimimus room? Did I just go in a circle? What the frick
I feel
just
like you
happened?
did.
What the hell? And there's something shooting at me that...
Is there another room? Or you just came back
I
in?
just went in a circle.
There's another door there.
Yeah, that's the one I came in.
Is it?
It just goes in a big giant frickin' circle.
Oh.
Generator room.
It's very possible we already have.
They should tell you what you have.
That would be nice.
Although, I kind of remember that,
Oh, wait. So it says, go to Nublar Utility Shed and use Ian Malcolm's ID in the basement to find Gennaro's ID. Then make your way to the Beach Utility Shed and use Gennaro's ID to open the elevator to the basement.
There we go.
Find Ray Arnold.
These are the ones that we have.
Hammond,
Muldoon,
Muldoon, Grant, Nedry, and Malcolm. So we don't have... Where was it? We don't have Gennaro's ID. Did it say we have Ian Malcolm?
Yes.
Okay. So we use that to get Gennaro's
See?
ID.
I remembered. I
Good
remembered
job.
something.
Good job.
I used to like messing with the fractals too.
They did those
Whoa.
fractals in
We
Red
do-
Hot too.
We do not
Red
have
Hot.
Red
Super
Hot.
hot.
We don't have infinite rocket ammo. I've just been picking it up nonstop.
I see. This island needs to be needs to consolidate some of their dang utility functions.
Oh my
It's
God.
true. Like, why spread it out like on each corner of the island?
Why give every superfluous human being that enters this island's atmosphere an ID card that is apparently integral?
I know. So we need to go to the basement.
Get through the labyrinth. Get through the
And
labyrinth.
here's where we'll find the key card.
Nubular.
Sublevel.
Sublevel. Starting to understand why this theme park didn't work out. It's too many damn dinosaurs. Everything looks the same.
They purposely design it to all look the same.
To fail. Listen. Take a rocket to
You have
the
to blow up dinosaurs to go anywhere.
This doesn't feel very... There's like 3 types of dinosaurs. I missed them. Don't know how that happened. You can't like line up your shots either. You go
Because
like
this is a great game.
two.
High barrier to entry.
Oh! I guess I'm already down here.
It's true, you are.
Even in the books, it was better designed, but who doesn't implement easy to access manual overrides when they're storing fucking dinosaurs? You mean you would think? Oh.
It's alright. What's our contingency plan if the dinosaurs get loose?
Leave the island.
Make our facilities a maze, spread them across the island, and make sure that there is no possible way
My vision gobbles.
to do anything easily.
Listen, you stupid dinosaur. Let's see. Nothing. Just ammunition. I actually had a pretty good contingency plan in the books.
Oh, really?
I don't remember. I read The Lost World. I think that was as far as I got.
Well, the dinos get lost in the maze. They
just
lack a
starve to
specific enzyme that they could only get from the park. Ah.
I
did
think they
that
went over
in
that in the movies,
too.
yeah.
So they just die if they don't get it?
I think they went over that in the movies, eventually. I think it was more in the newer stuff.
But they found a few natural resources on the island. They did in the second movie, I think. But in the second movie, didn't they leave? Or didn't they escape?
The dinosaurs?
Ah, the lysine contingency. Nature finds a way.
Hey, Malcolm hates being right.
Nature
Finds
finds
a
a
way.
way.
I really do hate that, man. Oh!
How could you hate Jeff Goldblum?
I know.
In the
What the
second
hell?
movie, it was a separate island. Oh, that's right. They had also had a breach and been entirely overrun.
Okay, I got lawyer dude's card.
Alright, so now that we have Gennaro's ID, we have to get to the beach utility shed.
So I have to go back outside?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Someone's getting fired over these overruns, I hope. Yeah, right. They all got eaten.
It's true. So now we have to escape. We have to leave the gate. So we have to leave through the gate and then go west and through the maze of... Remember where the Triceratops was? The Triceratops?
I don't know. What? Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so we have to go through there.
Ugh. That dinosaur.
Honestly, like,
screw off.
the fact that this game doesn't have saves, the fact that it is
Yeah, you gotta beat this game in one sitting.
literally a horrible maze,
Yeah, right.
and you have to beat this game in one sitting. I don't even know how you would do it, other than
Leaving your
playing it
system on?
over and over and over and over again until you learned it by heart. But that would require some ridiculous patience that I do not possess.
I know. We got pretty far in it, I remember. It was one of those times where you're like, you struggled for so long and then you made progress.
Mm-hmm.
And then our dog came downstairs and tripped over the Super Nintendo.
Mm.
And we were like,
Well, looks like we're not playing this
well,
anymore.
taking this piece of shit back to the store. The game, not the dog.
You take it to the counter, it's like, I need a refund right now.
I'm gonna need you to take this game before I break it. Thanks. So where am I going?
So back up through the gate.
Eat it, Raptor. Ugh! Sweet jump.
You should speedrun this game.
No, we shouldn't.
And, you know, in a way, it reminds me of kind of... So go left.
I didn't go through the gate yet.
Oh, I see. That wasn't the gate.
That's just the...
That's the archway.
Yeah. So now where am I going?
So now go left. So you're right here. You have to go west up into the woods. And then you're going to go down and stick to the right side.
Alright.
Rant.
Robert Muldoon.
I remember last time I just thought they were making a sound. Like, rant. But they're saying Grant.
And it just said Robert Muldoon. That's literally the first time I've ever seen them mention.
Robert Muldoon.
Shut up, Ellie.
Is that Ellie?
That's who it is. Says Ellie Sattler.
You know who it looks like? It looks like the king from Dragonheart.
What? Ew, no.
So yeah, go all the way down and stick to the right wall.
I want to go over here.
Yeah. And
We haven't encountered the T-Rex yet, and I'm kind of upset about that. Dinosaurs access the terminal to stop it from sailing. Oh, that's what it is. Your goal is, dinosaurs got on the ship, and the ship will auto-sail. If you don't stop it.
I see.
Dinosaurs will get off the island.
Which game was it that Jeff Goldblum narrated, or like narrated the ending? That's a good question. I don't know. Wait, dinosaurs are pirates now?
Yeah, they are.
Dinosaur pirates. I'd watch that movie.
I would be surprised if it doesn't already exist.
Jeff Goldblum narrated. The game has everything. Jurassic Park Sega CD. Ah! We need to get a Sega CD.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking like, okay, I can get a Sega CD. then buy Jurassic Park. How much do you suppose that got? Like, you could probably get a...
You have to buy a console? That's gonna be a little
I'm
pricey.
trying to think, like, how much you could get a Sega CD for. Jurassic World Evolution had some Jeff Goldblum narration. That's cool. That's interesting. And honestly, thinking about it, I could go for some good, crappy FMV games right about now. Lunar 1 and 2, Dark Wizard, Shining Force CD, good stuff. I would love to play the Sega CD version of the Lunar games.
These parts of the game are fun.
Yes. But I was saying, like, the way that this game is set up, where you're collecting the key cards, and you're going through the different areas, and it's kind of like, you gotta go here, then backtrack and go here to get this thing. It's kind of set up the same way that a Resident Evil game is. You know?
Yeah.
Except that's a little more tedious.
Yeah.
Jurassic World Evolution.
So I'm going in here?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I vaguely remember that now. Alright, so now that we're in here...
Have we been in here before?
We gotta use Gennaro's ID to open the elevator to the basement and find Ray Arnold's ID.
Ray Arnold. Oh, that's Samuel Jackson.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson?
It's Ray Arnold. Okay.
So anyway, I've been really wanting to get a Sega CD because... You know, just because.
You want a TurboGrafx.
I do want a TurboGrafx as well, but the only time I ever ran across a Sega CD in the wild was when we went to the 7 Mile Fair. And we went to the flea market.
Yeah.
And I found it there, and the guy was selling it for $100. And like,
Nope. Well, that was like that guy that was selling his Game Boy and games
for like $90.
Like no.
Would you be willing to just sell this one game separately? They're like, no, we're selling it as a package.
Like, why?
Come on, man. I just want Donkey Kong on the Game Boy. Yeah, $100 is way too steep. I know that that's pretty close to what it goes for. Like, but if you were to buy it on eBay or whatever, but...
If you go on eBay, though, you have, a choice and an array...
That is true.
Yeah. Of not just the singular one that's in front of you to choose from.
7 Mile Fair is a treasure finder's paradise.
Yes,
it's very true. It's where I got my Saturn last year. Was at the 7 Mile Fair.
And you got Bouncer.
And I found Bouncer there. And Devil May Cry 2.
Devil May Cry 2.
But that was like years ago.
That was the first time I think we ever went there.
I just think it's fun to go there to see. I think the only problem with the 7 Mile Fair is that typically it's resellers there, so they're the ones who are, raiding all the flea markets, buying up all the stock, and then going to these places and selling them at inflated prices.
And they're like sun bleached and...
Can always find a 5-gallon bucket of laundry soap.
Yep. Ain't that the truth?
And those, I don't remember what they're called. They're like those wheat, like little wagon wheel things, and they put the hot sauce on it. I always see those there. Like giant bags of them.
It's like a Mexican snack.
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called.
They're good though. When they're done right, they're good. Oh, I died. It's ready to go in for that health. What?
How could you?
You ain't playing. Don't judge me. Now we gotta figure out how to get back to the elevator. Right here. Yeah, 5-gallon. Yeah, the inside of the building is usually like actual products. It's not like flea market-y stuff. Yeah. Be like people selling chef knives and stereo equipment and...
They're like showing off this like a huge flea market type thing. Yeah. Yep, it's a big flea market. They have a bunch of vendors and stuff. Yep. So I think I don't remember.
There's an inside part and an outside part. The outside part is flea market stuff. Yeah. Like just, average Joe's setting up a table with there's stuff on it, and then the inside is
You'll
more
have
like
vendors,
clothing and food and vendors and people selling actual products.
It's fun to go to. I
And
prefer going to the Wilmot flea market.
You'll get the people that sell video game stuff too in there.
Yeah.
Like people that have like a shop, a local shop.
Duros, by the way. Got it.
Yep. That's what it is.
Yeah. Those things are delicious.
When they're done right. When they're done wrong, they're disgusting.
Gotcha. My family went to those like every weekend growing up because my parents were super into antiques and postcards, etc.
Samesies.
My dad will go to any and all flea markets and or thrift stores and buy crap he does not need.
Your dad like lives at Goodwill.
He does.
And he needs to stop.
I like going there because sometimes you find really good deals on video games.
I nabbed so many My Little Ponies. I always wanted books and Archie comics. I used to collect Archie comics when I was a youngin'. I had quite the collection. And my dad was literally the best haggler you will ever meet. If he wanted it for a certain price, he would get it.
It's like flea as in F-L-E-A, like the little bug. Probably because... I honestly don't know why. But
like dirty people stuff.
Yeah, it's...
What is this, like a boot sale?
Been around forever. I bought a Chinese star there when I was 13.
Chinese star?
The Wilmot Flea Market is 5 minutes from my house. Good Bloody Marys. Is that so, Egg Shen? Maybe we'll meet up at the Wilmot Flea Market sometime.
Buy some questionable preserves and...
This is an excellent question. There are so many markets like that in Mexico. There's a giant 4-story one. Really?
Ooh.
Need to take a trip to Mexico now, Critically Lit.
We'll bring Critically Lit. He can be our guide. He'll keep us out of trouble. Unlike your parents, who got nothing but in trouble when they were there.
They sell parrots and shit. And translators. Perfect.
Whee! They sell translators? Maybe. Seems shady. Maybe we should just learn Spanish.
Yeah, I was kind of wonder what you meant when they said they seven sell. Like, is this some sort of technique?
Ah! Listen, you ass wagon.
Alright, so...
I got the battery.
Yep.
I got
so
the
now
battery,
we need to get...
And I go back to the goggles
Arnold's ID. Ray Arnold's ID.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Winning.
Yeah, your parents need to stop traveling to places like that unless they're gonna like do some research beforehand. Because they 100% got drugged that time that they went. 100%. You don't pass out like that. It's like sleep for 12 hours. Because you had a couple of drinks and some sun. Oh, I think this is it.
There's the ID card.
No! Stupid gas bombs. Located Ray Arnold's ID.
There we go.
Here we go.
Alright, now that we have Ray Arnold's ID, head to the East Mountain, collect the egg, navigate to
We
the
have
mountains,
8
grab the
eggs left.
Head down to the south exit, 2 raptors hiding on the way. Once off the mountain, head north along the cliff's edge to collect an egg.
So am I leaving?
Yes. Now find the bridge on the cliff. Collect the eggs on top. Are we... I don't know if I want to go through the trouble of trying to collect all the eggs. Now we have to get to the ship.
Okay, elevator. Nope.
Right, so now we have to get to the ship, which is...
Toby, you're like
What are we
shifting around.
Doodle-doot.
And I keep stepping on them. A button to go up.
Come here. Come here.
Having a good snooze.
Oh, knocked it.
He's just gonna go right
Just
back.
go right back.
Right back to my feet.
Boo.
I guess I should open the door
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
so it can let me out. It's already 10:30. We're gonna really...
We're so close.
Are we?
Maybe.
Maybe you should clarify that.
Yes, we're very close.
So what am I doing?
So we need to get to the ship.
Where's that at?
It is on the east side. So we have to go... Where are we? So we have to go back up through the forest. And then we're going to go...
Look at how much points I got though. I don't even know if that's good.
I think we have to go maybe back down through the Nublar utility shed. And like jump across the river. Let me see here.
The nubby. I don't want a Triceratops is up here.
Into the East Mountain. Mega high score. 46-46.
Yeah. A Triceratops.
Okay.
Why are you
So we
licking
actually
me?
don't go through the gate. So once you're out of the forest, go all the way east to the mountains, and there should be a path that will lead up it.
You're a raptor. Ugh. Toby's licking my feet.
He's licking your feet.
Ew. I got harassed by a raptor. Toby distracted.
46-66. What's going on?
My gun's not working.
You died.
That's okay. Yeah.
Now what are we going to do?
Go back up. We do it again.
They should have fast travel points in this game.
Wouldn't that be ideal? They don't even have a save state. They're gonna put in fast travels. What planet you living on? That's right, Raptor. Eat my rocket launcher. Shut up, Tim.
Does the Triceratops come back?
Yes, he does.
He just... Oh. You escaped!
You have 1 speed of walking.
It's called Dr. Grant speed.
Is that what
So
it's
you
called?
know. Yeah.
Good to know. Take
I
that.
do my research. He's trying not to draw attention to himself, I guess.
Oh my god. Timothy?
It's like, maybe if I walk really stiffly, the raptors won't notice me.
They'll think I'm one of them. Is that... Okay.
That's health.
I'll need it.
Is that
This
where you
music
came
is
from?
dope. Stuck.
I feel like this is where you came from.
What do you know about it?
Yeah, it is. You're heading back.
That's where I'm supposed to be going.
I mean, you're heading back to the utility shed. So go over the dinosaur that was dead there. So I think you're right here, looping in circles, or you're right here. It's one or the other.
And I got a sweet jump. You need them apples.
Just consider the dead dinosaurs landmarks.
Ah!
Sushi!
Oh, cat.
What's up, bud?
What's up, Kitty
feel like
buns.
we're lost in here. Critically Lit should learn how to play this on piano. I would love to hear that.
Glorious.
Especially if we can get some lyrics to go with it. Go to bet there's not sheet music for Jurassic Park NES soundtrack.
Nah, it's probably a safe bet.
And you're like, what do dinosaurs dream of?
Well, they take a little dinosaur snooze. You gotta put your claws away, my man.
Come here.
Okay, I'm free.
Come here. You're free? Alright, go all the way east.
Man, these take a strip of damage off of you.
Go all the way east. Come on.
You guys are getting ballsy.
I know.
Trying to snuggle and we're streaming. East and down? Or
No,
east?
just stay east. I love how Tim insists on calling him Mr. Grant.
That's...
Hope you beat this. Last night I fell asleep whilst trying to beat Nier Automata and must have been running into the same wall for hours. Oh no.
It's just like, I earned this Dr. Grant, you little bastard.
I'm surprised that Dr. Grant doesn't correct him. Excuse me, kid.
I didn't go to
dinosaur school to be called Mr. Grant.
So where am I going?
You'd see if you go...
All the way over?
Yeah. All the way over to the mountain. And you should see, like right here where you first see the mountain, like go down. Go down and just follow the wall. There.
Mr. Grant!
There's a path up right there. And
I
then
have to
you're
go
going
up the mountain?
Yeah. So then you're going to follow the mountain around. Go up. Go up. Follow the north side of the mountain.
Follow the North Star. Follow your heart, Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant.
Damn it, I'm a doctor.
Alright, Alan.
Ellie?
And then you'll find another path to go up. Yep, right there. And then go left.
Switch to the
Or no, go
rocky.
down. Go down. Once you're able to.
Oh, look, an egg.
Yeah, we don't need eggs. F the eggs.
Little bastards are gonna kill me.
All the way down, you'll see another path that will lead up, and then you're going to go left. There you go. And then go left. And then you'll find another path to go down. Oh, raptor!
Stuck his claws in me.
Am I playing more Leonard Chronicles this week? Yes, I am, in fact. I'm going to be starting back up tomorrow morning.
All the way back here.
Continuing
The Leonard Chronicles.
the Leonard Chronicles.
The
Yeah. The Leonard.
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 Because it's not L-E-N, it's L-E-O-N-A-R-D.
Leonard.
Leonard.
Yeah, I'm going to be starting it up again tomorrow and trying to get the third character. This one should be interesting because she formed a pack with like a fire and ice elemental.
Leonadsac to
But
Flaprio.
I was getting my ass handed to me, so I had to do some leveling. And hopefully I should be able to beat the mission now to get her. Which sense does she lose? Hearing, taste, smell? I'm not sure yet. I think we'll probably find out once I recruit her. But I'm curious as well what she loses. Maybe she loses hearing and she's just wandering aimlessly. I guess she can still see. I mean, if you... I'm like, I can't hear anything.
Run.
What game is that, really? The game just muted the whole time? Yeah, seriously.
Dr. Grant.
Maybe you should get that checkpoint.
I did.
Or get the one that's near the,
Shut up, Ellie.
you know?
You know it.
near the visitor
Would
center
have been
when you get
ideal.
out.
Would have been the thing to do. It's like Drakengard, but no sound.
It's like,
Good
you
for
know,
her. She doesn't have to listen to Leonard bitch about
there we
his
go.
stupid fairy.
It's like when you sacrifice your senses for the greater good.
I forget where I was going. This
And
way?
maybe Leonard should have sacrificed his sense of hearing
His
to not have to
sacrifice.
deal with that snobby fairy of his.
He doesn't have a fairy.
Leonard does.
Yeah, you said kind.
I did not.
Am I going down?
Oh.
Is that where we're going?
Oh.
Leonard and his asshole fairy.
Oh wait, no. Leonard sacrificed his
Sight.
sight. Yeah.
Kime lost his ability to speak, and his dragon speaks for him.
It is true.
Which I'm
It's so-
sure there's been a lot of incidents where he's like, "That is not what I would say." How
No,
dare
Kime
you?"
is just like, kill everybody.
Even if they make you feel bad for it.
I'm pretty sure those are Digimon on screen.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Well, it's funny is that I haven't shown it on stream, but when you start up the game, there's a whole bunch of like intro sequences and stuff. You died again. At least you don't have to go through the forest anymore. Watch out for the Galamimas. You know what would be a good idea? Save state.
Well, that's your job there, Home Skillet.
I don't have the controller.
I don't know how to do it.
Press L and select at the same time.
No thanks.
I refuse to learn.
Damn straight.
Don't try to teach me, peasant.
What do I have you for? You're just trying to teach me everything? And then you won't
Do
have...
things on your own. Nonsense.
We all have our jobs in this house. Where would you be without my ability to make jam?
I would have dry toast.
That's right.
A dry toastless household. Or I should say a jamless host.
Without me, you're nothing. A butterless roll.
Dry toast is sad. It is very sad. Like, not
It's like
even
the
any
thing-
butter, I mean, come on.
It's like the thing that your mom used to feed you when you were getting better from like the stomach flu. She would give you dry toast.
That's not true. My mom gave me...
Your mom would give you like candy and garbage.
My mom gives me ginger ale and popsicles. Yep, you're going right. Go right, and then you'll find another path down, and then that will lead to the ship.
Your mom will figure out a way to put sugar in anything.
I went through the hell of the toaster for this. Thinks the bread. Flat lemonade all the way.
Flat lemonade. Where is the... Oh. What? You can fall off? Oh my god.
Oh no. What is this game but a miserable
Pile
pile?
of shit.
So once you get to the other side,
Break on through
save
to the other
state.
side. Break on through.
Save state.
Oh my lord.
This game is punishing? Yes, it is.
And then it's like you have to get. We have 8 eggs left. You would have to like scour
Oh god.
to try and find which ones we didn't get yet.
I don't care what kind of ending we get now.
F that noise. All I want to see is some credits. Oh, they don't make this path big enough for Grant to fit through.
Is there a T-Rex? I don't know.
There is a
actually.
T-Rex. You go all the way to the bottom. I think it's at the all the way at the bottom.
Oh, that was
Whoa.
close.
And he will just eat. He'll eat you. There's nothing you can do about him.
He'll eat you.
Yes. He'll just straight up. You can run, And I don't know if you can outrun them though. But yes, there is a T-Rex. We've seen a few warnings at this point. I meant to go down there when we first started.
Save state.
But what do I do?
Select an L at the same time. And then just hit save. There you go.
Hit load? Okay.
Beautiful. Oh no. That would be horrible.
Wait, I'm not on it!
Alright, so this will take us to the ship. Let me jump back over to the guide. Alrighty. Enter the ship, clear the first level of dinos. Also find the batteries. Go down to sub-level 1. So we're going to find the batteries and then go to sub-level 1.
I mean, it's right there when we get it. You got an egg, Dr. Grant!
You gotta wonder why they put these electric things on the ship itself.
Just keep the dinosaurs out.
That seems silly, doesn't it?
Just keep the dinosaurs out, but it didn't work.
Alright, so we're gonna kill off the dinosaurs.
See, I remember this.
You remember this?
I do. I remember being on this ship and being so excited.
What do you have now?
17 dinos.
That's a shotgun.
I don't want.
You got around them.
Like, there's a limited... You have to clear all the dinosaurs on this ship.
So you gotta find the batteries before you go down the elevator.
She gets real tough, real fast. Really want me to use shotgun shells.
Apparently.
Look at the computer. Oh, there's a dinosaur.
They just blend it right in. Did you get the dumb part of the game where you had to move a chair? Yes.
The box?
Yes,
Move
we
the
did.
box.
In order to prevent the raptors from getting into the
facility.
the visitor center.
Frozen food. Yeah, and the dinosaurs blend in really well.
Yes, they do.
So it makes it really hard to just like kind of poke your head into a room and see if you've gotten them all.
Look how he times his strut perfectly.
I just gotta time my...
There you go.
Because they blend in and it doesn't look like they're there in the first place. You're like, where's the last dinosaur? Do I want to go on an elevator?
You need to kill all the dinosaurs on the first level. And there's going to be batteries. Then once you have that, you can get to the elevator to go down to sub-level 1.
Yep, it was a box.
It took them weeks to figure out how that you had to push it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, I literally just bumped into it. They're like, oh, you did it! I'm like, what? What did I do? I think I came this way. So
chains and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know if you did.
Do I want to access this? No.
No.
There just didn't happen to be any dinosaurs in here. That you could see.
Yeah,
I
right.
started throwing in the invisible dinosaurs. Oh, Nelly. Let me out. This is the room with the elevator. Doesn't have.
This is where the game gets serious.
It's fancy. You're on your wooden ramshackle ship.
It's like made of copper.
Copper? That could be. I always thought it was wood.
So I figured it out. I couldn't believe it was that simple. I wish I could have gone on the internet to figure that one out.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I imagine. It is one of those situations where it's like, come on.
Give me my rockets back. I swear to God.
There you go. Yeah, you didn't come over here. They make their their boats like they make their dinosaur facilities.
Convoluted. Some door. And there's 2 more doors.
This game really is an exercise in tedium, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Have a rocket.
Is that a dinosaur?
Yes. Maybe.
Night all, good times and good luck with the rest. Thank you so much, sir, and thanks again for stopping by. Always a pleasure.
Much
Always
appreciated.
a pleasure. We'll keep you abreast.
Certainly didn't think it would take us this long.
No.
What's you stupid dinosaur?
Thank you so much, Lion Squirrel. And you both have a fantastic night.
Thank you for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Oh, this dinosaur! Now, look very carefully. Look, there's more boxes.
Huh.
Where are they?
Can we push them?
I can't tell.
They don't say anything about pushing things. Oh, they're going to make us go back to the visitor center after this. We're not beating this tonight.
Nope. If ever.
Well, we're definitely going to beat this game. Because we're very close.
What's up, my dudes?
Seven left. Oh, it's on this level.
Yes. They tell you how many on each level.
Oh. It was, what, like 15 raptors? Dang. Those dinos
Oh,
are
I
super
know.
camouflaged?
Suck on
Yes,
that.
they are.
This guy.
Saved by the tree.
Was I? Was saved by a rocket.
And you gotta wonder, like, is Dr. Grant going into here with these goggles on?
Oh, look.
You found the battery.
I still have to kill all the a-holes. I just put in these.
I feel like it's hard to believe that there's still like 5 or 6 dinosaurs left on
Better
this level.
believe it. Oh, I
You
don't
have
want
found a gas grenade.
that. Don't want that,
launcher.
thanks. Open up the doors.
What is that? Dinosaur?
Maybe. Remember?
It's seriously difficult to tell.
Most of the time you look for their green eyes. Their green eyes stick out.
This is true.
That's about all you got. 3 dinos left. Hopefully they're all in here.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, like, is the technical feat of creating a 3D space on the Super Nintendo truly worth it?
There's one.
Is it truly worth it?
No. One left. One dinosaur. Hopefully he's in here.
Yep. There he
So
is.
don't you friggin' kill me when I got
Yay!
one dinosaur.
And we got the battery, so now we can go down to sub-level 1. I'm gonna duck out too. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much, Laser the Jeep.
Much appreciated.
Yes, always a pleasure. I hope you have a great night. I know that it's probably very close to morning for you.
Yeah, it has to be.
So get some sleep if you can. Have a great Monday.
Not that Mondays are ever great. Now I gotta figure out how the crap to get back to the elevator. High score!
That score was high. Yeah, now we just have to backtrack. Yeah, it's a solid 4.
55? Yikes.
Wow.
Yowzers. Wait. Wait.
I was up at 4:55 this morning because I was rudely awakened by an unknown force.
It was because I wasn't there.
And I was walking around, so I got up to use the bathroom. And I was walking around like I could barely open my eyes. I'm just kind of like stumbling around. It's like I sacrificed my sense of vision to form a pact.
Alright. Leave Leonard out of this. Put your GD shotgun shells. Open the damn doors. Let me out!
This got to be around somewhere.
Let me in. I was at the elevator. I really, really like putting ammunition directly
Right at the
in
doors.
front of the door.
There it is. Oh no, that's not it.
It's in here though, I think.
Yeah, they put the shotgun.
And I don't want it. Stop.
You know what we should play after this?
A good game.
Doom.
Doom.
The Super Nintendo
No.
Doom. Doom. You mean this doesn't make you want to play another first-person game on the Super Nintendo?
Yeah, they really want me to use shotgun shells.
It seems that way.
Bully for you! Toby, that doesn't look very comfortable. B button. Octo, your hair still looks super good. Thank you. I freshened it up today. Why, I don't know. I think I just wanted to try it out.
Alright, let me pull up the thing again.
All the way to the bottom? I ordered
sub-level 1.
more dye stuff last night. Did you get more pink?
That's fun.
Wow, they give me rockets!
Are we on sub-level 1? Is that where we ended up?
Was it supposed to be at the bottom?
Did you go all the way down? I don't think you're supposed to go all the way down.
Yeah, they were sold out of almost everything. Everyone has the same idea. Like, well, I'm on lockdown. If I ever wanted to dye my hair, now's the time to try it. I mean, I did it anyway.
Okay, at this point we're supposed to go to sub-level 1, clear out the dinosaurs, and get Dr. Wu's card.
Dr. Wu's.
And then we're going to head back to the visitor center.
Take that, scrub.
Yeah, Charlene keeps trying to get me to dye my beard.
'Cause it would be awesome.
You don't just leave on the boat? Yeah, that would be logical, but
Apparently I have to be
Jurassic Park, you know?
heroic and rescue other people and stop the dino-apocalypse.
I feel like there's way too much go here, leave,
Come back.
come back.
Like, how would you know that if you didn't use a guide?
Oh, see, we got the goggles. I bet this is where we're gonna find the ID card. Is it here?
This is a new stupid butthole.
Oh, another
my
one.
god. There's a few.
Uh-oh. Yep, there's the ID card right
I
there.
got a
I
little-
bumped the mic.
I swear, if there's a little dinosaur.
Tried to get Crit to dye his too.
Just do it.
I just get a blue beard.
Bluebeard.
There, now we leave. We go back up to the top floor.
Now we save state and call it a night.
I'd say we leave the ship and then save.
Alright.
So we at least know where we are when we come back on Wednesday.
Is that what we're doing Wednesday now? It seems like bullshit.
Oh yeah, we're beating this game on stream.
What? Where'd he come from?
I guess we should probably kill off all the dinosaurs. I was like, I have a thing on Wednesday. I don't know.
I don't need to be here. I got I got other plans on Wednesday.
Is that a dinosaur?
Yes.
These ones stand out a little more. They just look like trees now.
Yeah, there's like one color palette. This is green.
Oh, there's
That's
the last one.
dinosaur.
Now we can leave. Now we leave and save.
Told me you're gonna get stepped on.
What's the fastest way to leave?
To die? You keep telling me that after I've killed all the dinosaurs. Kill the last dinosaur, but then figure out a way to die. Picking up those.
I'm surprised that the ship doesn't have like tripwires and.
Like, what the hell kind of place is this? I'm confused. Yeah, I have prior obligations on Wednesday.
Oh, we're beating this.
Maybe we'll just record it.
Maybe we'll just record it so we can play something else on Wednesday.
Yep. Why does the ship have an elevator? This is like a cruise ship?
It seems like a pretty gigantic ship.
And it has like...
Did you go down? Or up?
No, I went up.
Okay. Oh, thank you for the bits, Love Retro BTW.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
What's happening?
Where the hell am I? Is this where I just came from? No, this is where I want to go. I just like...
Is that the exit? It's going to slow you down because you're going to get those rockets and stuff.
Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely.
Very much appreciated. Encouragement to keep playing this game.
It's going to say, you're taking these shotgun shells.
I am not.
I don't care what you have to say. There, we made it out.
Hooray!
They deserve it. This game has been awful.
Thanks, Sarah.
Alrighty. Save state. Well, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. We had a ton of fun. Although the game, you know, is questionable, it really is fun to sit here, chat it up, and get lost in the jungle with all of you. And we'll definitely be back on Wednesday with another full-fledged game. And then I'll be live tomorrow morning with more Drakengard. And I love those jams. And I'll be back tomorrow morning with Drakengard. So until then, I hope you all have a great night. And if you are, you know, in another part of the world, have a good day, afternoon, good morning. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.